Welcome to the Identity 5 Southeast Asia Championship Tournament 2020. Identity 5 is one of the top-tier esports in both the Asia-Pacific region and the North America-Europe region, especially in Japan and Southeast Asia. There are 3 stages of the tournament: the preliminary rounds, the group stage, and the playoffs. First, 96 top-ranked teams will register in-game to qualify online. In preliminary rounds, teams will be separated into 6 groups. Each group will contain 16 teams. Each team will compete against each other in a form of best-of-3 single elimination. The top team from each group will pass to the next stage. In the second stage, which is our group stage, top 6 teams will join with 2 invited teams from Call of the Abyss 3 to make for a total of 8 teams. The 8 teams will be separated into 2 groups of 4 teams. Each team will compete against each other in a best-of-3 round-robin format, with the top 2 teams from each group moving on to the playoff rounds. Finally, in the playoff round, each team will be placed against each other by seeding, and will compete in a best-of-3 double elimination format, with a final round to be played in a best-of-5 format. Group stages and playoffs will be live broadcast on the Identity 5 official social media channels. The loser finals and finals will be an offline event. October 25th will mark the big day to find our champion in the IVC 2020 Southeast Asia. Now, let's move on to the tournament rules. First, teams will compete in Legendary mode, wherein players are not allowed to use the same character in the same match. Each map will be separated into 2 halves. For the first half, survivors from Team A will compete with a hunter from Team B. Come the second half, the teams will switch sides. The survivors from Team B will compete with a hunter from Team A. A total of 7 maps are in the selection: Arms Factory, the Red Church, Sacred Art Hospital, Lakeside Village, Moonlit River Park, Leo's Memory, and our new addition to the competitive scene, Ever Sleeping Town. For the best-of-3 round, first round starts with the hunter able to ban 1 survivor, while survivors are left with no bans for hunter. After that, an increment of 1 character ban will be added per round. That said, for the second round, there will be 1 hunter and 2 survivors banned, while the third round will have 2 hunters and 3 survivors banned. In the event of an extra round, we'll be sticking with 2 hunters and 3 survivors banned like round 3. Now, for the best of 5. The first 3 rounds will follow the same banning pattern as the best of 3. However, for rounds 4 and 5, there will be a maximum ban of 3 hunters from the survivor side and 4 survivors from the hunter side. In case extra rounds are needed, we will use the same number of bans like round 5. Now let's talk about the scoring system. Each survivor escape counts as 1 point each, with another 1 bonus point awarded if all of them escape. On the flip side, hunters will get 1 point for each survivor sent back to the manor. If the hunter gets all of the survivors back to the manor, another bonus point will be awarded. The winner of the match will be determined based on the total score from both halves. For this example, in the first half, none of the survivors from Team A managed to escape, which means the hunter from Team B is awarded 5 points. Now, come the second half, let's say Team A manages to escape with 3 survivors getting 3 points, with the hunter from Team B getting 1 point. The total score of Team B are still higher than Team A, which means the winner of the match will be Team B. The tournament prize pool is a whopping 1 million Thai baht. Hope you all join us and catch the Identity 5 Southeast Asia Championship 2020. See you there.